Stuart Close, lecture number 1. The psychological point of view. Great personalities. At great forward movements in religion, science, or art originate in the mind of some individual who appear at the psychological movement and announces his mission. The word comes for instruction, inspiration, and leadership. Homeopathy, the science and art of therapeutic medication, has twofold existence as an institution and in the personnel of its loyal individual representative. Homeopathy, a system. The fundamental principle and homeopathy are embodied in a system of doctrines, laws, rules of practice which were first formulated, named, and systematically set forth by Dr. Hahnemann in his Organon of Rational Art of Healing. Efficiency in homeopathy implies and involves native ability, acquired technical proficiency, and logical consistency in the application of its principles. The student or the practitioner of the homeopathy must not only know what this point of view is, but he must acquire it and act from it in each case. It might be called personal side of homeopathy. A mutilated homeopathy is a lame and crippled thing compelled to sustain itself by splints and braces. Emasculated homeopathy is an important homeopathy without the virility necessary to maintain or reproduce itself. Some short-sighted, superficial, and weak, keen individual, actuated by their prejudices or through their failure to comprehend the subject as a whole, have adopted an emasculated homeopathy for themselves. Within the sphere, homeopathy is entirely adequate to meet all its own problems. It will, if it is forced outside the sphere, and limitation of homeopathy is a necessary to practical success as to know its technique and resources. The observation and clinical facts a number of laborers consider and reconsider particular questions of pathology or therapeutics. That is called original research. Principles and organizations. Organizations are formed for the purpose of maintaining and advancing principle. But often happens that in the stress of building and maintaining the organization, the principles are pushed into the background, neglected or forgotten. The man too often becomes slave of machine instead of its master. Organizations like men are subject to disease, decay, and death. When they are corrupt, they die, but principles never die. Truth is life, mind, spirit, absolute, infinite, and immortal. Organisms in which truth embodies itself are transitory, they change, decay, and pass away, but life is continuous. The Creator is greater than the creature. The great concern as follower of Hahnemann and representatives of homeopathy is primarily with individual, with men and principles rather than with organizations. We build principles